you just make it work. I think that's the kind of the goal of it all.
So, you mentioned that you're going to be traveling a lot leading up to the games, obviously. How will you deal with the long distance with your relationship? And, when you guys do get that time together, what are some of the things that you like to do to kind of reset and take Olympics off your mind? Yeah,
it's been difficult. I mean, she's incredibly talented, and those talents, are seen by people. And, she gets requested to do projects and movies and all sorts of things. And even during, when the whole world was shut down, she was actually shooting a movie up in Canada. And that was probably one of the toughest things because I couldn't get into Canada. I tried. I was turned around. I was like, look, come on. I was at the Olympics here. You remember? Come on. I cut my hair, anyways. But it's challenging. It's hard, but I think that's one of those things where we have like a nice little system of how to stay in touch, and, plane tickets are pretty much booked, for any opportunity that we can go see one another. So, I know right during the holiday break, we're going to meet up, and we're going to meet up again, probably around Christmas time, and anything that happens in between then, I'll jet over and see her, and you just make it work. I think that's the kind of the goal of it all, and the key to it all. It's just making the time, and she's super organized and on top of it. So I give it to her. She always finds a way to make it happen. And what's been really great is she can snowboard really well. Because I'm not the best teacher. For some reason, I can do it, but I just have a really hard time explaining how. And I remember our first riding day together, I was like, okay, I'm getting ready for her to be falling. And I zipped down the mountain, and I turned around, and I was like, oh gosh, I hope she's okay. And I'm sitting there for a minute, and I was like, uh-oh, do I unstrap and walk up? Maybe she fell. I'm the horrible guy that just took off, and she had passed me during my run somehow, going way faster than me. And she was already waiting at the chairlift. She's like, what were you doing? I was like, I thought you fell. But it's really nice. So we actually, we have so much in common in that space, and enjoy just spending time together. So, but yeah, so we're making it work.
I saw that you had recently remodeled some of your house, I think.
Yeah, during quarantine, Nina wanted to paint the house, and, she was going through all these bids, and I was like the tough guy, let's do it. We can do it. And she's like, I don't know. Trust me, we got this. And so we painted the whole house, and it was really fun. I was like, look, let's just do one wall a day. Let's not try to take on this whole project and get burnt out or whatever. It was like, we had a plan, I've found that I'm quite handy over the quarantine. I like to fix things and work in the yard, and I'm very much a homebody.